And welcome back. We rejoin the party in a little clearing in Broxel's Grove just before they are getting ready to bed down for the evening. Is there anything you all would like to do before you get some rest?
Oh, yeah, I was going to talk to Broxel about that arcane anchor that I found.
All right. Yeah, so he's just out at one end of his grove there on a table that has grown out of some shrubbery, working on some of the items that he still has from y'all. Doesn't seem to react much as you approach.
Hey, Broxel, I had a question for you.
Yeah, what can I do for you, buddy?
You see this? I pull out the arcane anchor. This is an arcane anchor. Do you know if there's any way to use alchemy to transmute it to like a divine anchor?
Whew. Just sets down the mortar and pestle he's working with and puts out his hand to receive it from you. Says, "Give it here. Let me have a look at it."
Sure, here.
He takes it. Looks it around. Looks it over. Yeah, that that might be a little bit out of the depth of alchemy. We want to talk to a cleric.
Okay. I was seeing if you know anything about doing stuff like that. I appreciate it though.
Yeah, it might be able to transmute into something. You experiment around. Probably not a divine talisman of any sort, though. But hands it back to you.
Do you want to fool around with it then?
Well, I'd love to.
Whenever you got time, you know.
Yeah, and kind of got an order for loads of healing potions coming. A bit short order, but with there being a bit of a conflict coming up.
What?
But if you think it might be useful, I can make some time.
No, I imagine healing potions are gonna, be. I don't want to. I don't want to override that.
Yeah, fair enough. But when we all survive and celebrate our great victory and all that good stuff, you can bring it back here if you still got it.
Absolutely.
Anything else to say to Broxel, Fal?
No, I think that's about it.
Right. Then Cam or Learas, anything either of you would like to do this evening before getting some rest?
Nope, just
rest.
some rest.
Yeah. Much needed.
Yeah, you all bed down, and as per usual, when you are staying here, the night passes very calmly. It's very comfortable inside of this little patch of the forest under Broxel's influence. And the morning comes, and wake up and get ready to head out, or is there anything to do here in the morning?
No, just reiterate where we're expected to be over the next few days to Broxel and head on out on our journey home.
It's good. He gives you he offers you a small box about this big. He shows you it's got some potions in it to deliver to the city on his behalf. They should be expecting it. Captain Benson.
Okay. Familiar with him. All right. Well, Yeah, we'll thank him and we'll head out.
All right. Yeah, and the path is familiar enough to you all by now, especially with Learas navigating. Make it back to Crystal Harbor just after lunchtime. And the town is much as you left it. There is a bit of a sense of anticipation. People seem to be very much hurrying about their days. There's a little bit more presence of guard on the street than you might be used to, and some of the guard are wearing makeshift or like partial uniforms. They're like the clothes they have at home with an extra guard cloak. So you gather there are a lot of new recruits.
Well, I think we may as well just head to Captain Benson right away and make that delivery, because we can check in on him with the efforts of preparation.
Right. Right. So the captain of the guard, like the captain is Wallace Bernhardt, and then there's another
Right.
Benson. Depends on who you. They're probably going to be in the same place. So.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, we'll head to the Hall of Writs, was it?
Yep.
And we'll talk to each of them.
Yeah. So let me see. Who would be at the desk at the Hall of Writs? That was it. Yeah, so there is a familiar-looking human sitting behind the desk as you walk into the Hall of Writs. This is Sarah Bromley, one of the guards you met who was injured when the giant crabs attacked Harbor Watch, and I believe was behind the desk last time as well. If not last time, a previous visit to the Hall of Writs. And she looks up as she hears you enter and says, welcome back.
Afternoon. I see things are progressing.
They are. Captain Bernhardt, I'm sure, can give you more full details if you need them, but we've been very pleased with the amount of volunteers.
Good. Glad to hear it's going well. We also have a delivery for Benson.
Oh, he's not here right now, but I can take it. Is it that box?
Box of potions.
Oh, those are from Broxelon. Yeah, I can receive those.
Perfect. Just sign here and here and here.
He's never really been one for paperwork before. He's really.
It's like, why is this one just a permit that says I can do whatever I want?
I didn't ask you to read it, just sign it.
Get out of jail free card.
Right. Well, if you want to talk to the captain, he's in his office.
Perfect. Thank you. We will head in.
Right. Yeah. You walk down the hallway, the finely crafted marble hallway to Wallace Bernhardt's office, and knock on the door. Walk on in.
Yeah. Like it'll be a knock on the way in.
Okay.
At this point, I think we're pretty comfortable.
Yeah. He starts saying, you can start hearing him saying, come in, as you're already opening the door. It's just, well, welcome back to town.
Thank you.
How was your excursion?
Very successful, and yet
Excellent.
a little bit concerning.
Let's start with the success.
Well, people have made it safely to Southport.
Excellent.
Southport
Fantastic
is
news. Anything to
different.
report?
It something weird with that town right now.
How do you mean?
I mean, for one, it just seems to be very much destitute.
Ghost town.
Hmm. That would make sense. Not a lot of maritime traffic coming through there, making the short journey overland to the southern shore anymore.
Yeah, that makes sense.
We want
But-
to tell him about
In time.
what we found on the way back.
Yeah, that's the concerning part. Assuming we're talking about the same thing.
Well, so we were headed back and we came across what looked like the first iteration of the dragon that we might come across, raising undead. And there was like some giant zombie thing. I don't know. It was pretty gross. We
So you
killed it.
came across a dragon on the southern road.
It was like
It was a dragon.
not like a dragonborn,
Dragonborn.
like an undead dragonborn.
But it had a
making more
deadly
undead.
breath weapon that both does damage and revives undead.
I don't even think that was like the weirdest part about that situation. But
The weirdest part.
It's a very concerning part. What's the weird part? He turns to look to you, Cam.
well, the big mass of bodies that seemed to be one entity, and when I took a closer look at it, I got the impression that perhaps it had something to do with the graveyard, the one just outside of town.
The Fields of Rest.
Yeah, it.
Yes.
I was just wondering, have you heard anything? Because I don't know how that thing could go that unnoticed. If it was huge when. I don't know.
Not a lot of people head south. Haven't heard any reports of anyone missing or open graves, but the fields are enormous. You wouldn't have to any place in the clear open land south of the city you could dig and reasonably expect to find a bone.
Well, obviously someone, most likely the former Jacob Amatha, was suffusing necrotic energy into those fields, and they came up with something rather unsettling.
We haven't really been sending patrols to the south too much. We've mostly been focused on the north, but that's going to change.
Well, we did lay to rest what we found, but we can't guarantee those are the only ones.
That's good. I'm going to make sure that any missing bodies are accounted for if there are open graves.
Sounds like a good plan.
Any news that's not upsetting?
Well, the druids of Luspihale are planning to help us in our efforts.
That is good news.
Broxel's sending supplies. In fact, he just made a delivery through us.
Also good news. Fantastic. Excellent. What of this giant friend of yours?
She'll be here. She'll be bringing her tower to land north of the city, a muster point for everyone, and well, from there we'll scout out and we'll launch our attack when we're ready.
Slightly concerned that a flying tower landing in the field north of town will be a signal that we're preparing something, if they don't already know.
Well, given the fact that they all seem to be connected telepathically, and we've killed a number of them, and Well, I suspect they're expecting an attack sometime in the near future.
Well, let's just make it as fast as possible so that they have as little time to prepare.
There was even one in the bay watching us from the water.
Yeah. Following you along the road.
Yes.
Well, good thing that you spotted it.
I mean, there's not much chance of them sneaking up on us at night anyway, with our protective magic and our wizard who never sleeps, but...
Right. Well, just give me as much notice as you can when that tower's on the way. You want to have as much ready in order, ready to go as soon as possible.
Yes, I don't think we should delay long after it lands. Final muster point for everyone. Designate our plan of attack and attack.
Very good. If we learn anything about what's going on to the south of town, we'll let you know.
One more thing. I don't know if you're aware, but we've purchased a property. We're opening a tavern called the Heralds Haven.
I have heard.
Well, we're planning a little bit of a soft launch, final hurrah, so to speak, for those of us who are leading this attack.
Celebrate while you're alive, huh?
That's the idea.
I like it. When?
I guess we haven't planned a day. Let's say it's, I don't know. There's still preparations that need to be done. We still need to wait for the tower to come in. We still need to scout. How long would it take us to get up the peninsula and back?
Like on foot? Or
yeah, probably. Oh, maybe on horseback or something.
okay.
Certainly got the coin.
Let me count.
Just trying to decide, like, maybe we should be scouting now, get a good idea of it, and instead of waiting for everyone else to be prepared and then wasting time scouting after the fact.
So to go overland to the fort would take, let's see, would take on horseback, I would say about 5 days each way if you were going at a pretty good clip and don't run into anything that slows you down.
All right, I think that's going to be more of a last stretch of the waiting period then, kind of thing. Then we need to give Bev a little bit more time to prepare, probably need to spread the word. So let's say in 2 days, we'll do our soft launch.
I'll be there.
Sounds good.
And I'm looking forward to the victory celebration afterwards.
Exactly. And then, preparations for our next adventure.
Making big plans?
Well, let's just say I have no intention of leaving the bay in the condition it's in.
Well, if you can handle whatever's going on at Portos, why not?
Might just stand a chance.
You're the only person who's come through here in my, well, only group of people, excuse me, that's come through here in my lifetime that might have a chance of doing something like that.
We won't take it on lightly, though.
Hey, somebody's got to be the first to do it, right?
Yes, everyone's been waiting far too long.
Well, I'm looking forward to your party. Is there anything else I can do for you this afternoon?
Well, how are preparations on your side? How long do you need?
We can have a group ready to march in 24 hours notice. The more time we have to prepare and practice, the better. There's a lot of people who haven't wielded anything more dangerous than a pitchfork before.
Hey, pitchfork can do the job.
Hey, they're getting the gist of it, sharp end towards the thing you want to hurt, so...
Long arms are ideal for the inexperienced.
We got plenty of pitchforks, so...
Good.
Great. Low on materials, low on armor, as I'm sure you've noticed the guard around town. Any blacksmiths we have on hand are working overtime, but armor takes a while.
We could maybe call some down from the mountains, but a lot of them are helping our friend prepare.
Well, there may be supplies in Sten's Gap.
It's true. Well, if you can call some down, I'd be willing to help with the expense.
We'll purchase what we can.
Okay.
I think it'll be a matter of supply rather than affordability.
Understood. Well, we'll be in town for a couple of days if you need anything from us.
And Captain Bernhard salutes as he chokes on his water and gestures futilely in his office.
Cam catches a sympathy cough. Yeah, we'll head out. I want to update Bev, but is there any place you guys want to go first?
Probably a good idea to go either to Hall of Weave or to Flynn. If this arcane anchor is what, like, the first rough draft of how they plan on raising this dragon, it might be a good idea for someone to understand how it works and find a way to disrupt or destroy or whatever. You know?
They told you a cleric would probably be best, right?
Well, that was... Broxel said, like, a cleric would be able to potentially, like, transmute it into a divine anchor. But I figure if someone can reverse engineer it to understand how it works, we can understand how to make it not work. Have an idea of what we're up against with the dragon.
Well, if we're dealing with raising things from the dead, then necromancer is probably not a terrible idea.
Yep.
At the very least, getting him familiar with the device so that he could disrupt another one be, pretty valuable in the moment.
Sounds good. Is there anything else on the way that we wanted to go check? Because, I mean, that's pretty much at the north end of town, and,
You're muted, David.
If you were talking to Captain Wallace, then you were across the street from the Hall of Weave anyway.
Yeah, we can start with the Hall of Weave.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Lead the way.
Hey, you cross the street.
So you know.
You make the long, arduous journey to the other side of the road, dodging the single wagon that was traversing it at this hour to enter into the Hall of Weave, where...
Is it single by choice, or was it recently dumped?
It got dumped, yeah. Where you find the familiar form of Sissel sitting behind the reception desk.
Are there any of the other heads? Are there any other heads of the schools here right now?
At the moment, Archmage Faithorn and Woodward are on the premises, and I believe you might, if you are lucky, although she's not. You were asked about department heads, archmages. Mulberry is also here as well. If you're looking for anybody with her specialty.
I don't know. Can I need to talk to them?
Do we need to call a meeting, or
Just a short one, not like a long one. They can hash out the details after we talk.
If everybody needs to be in attendance, it might take some time to gather them all.
Maybe I'll just start with Mulberry. Let Mulberry disseminate the information.
I believe the last time I saw her, she was in the library.
Thank you. We'll head over there.
Yeah, you head down the hallway to the right, find Sissel's desk, and find Mulberry in the library. The large stacks of books, large stack of books next to her, clearly researching some topic.
Do you want to research something else too?
Yeah.
So we've come
Sorry,
across.
it's a reflex. Enthusiasm. What's going on?
So we came across the first iteration of the dragon that we're probably gonna be fighting. And we found this arcane anchor like lodged in its rib cage.
Just like snatches it from you essentially and holds it up to the light, starts turning it around. Interesting. It's very shiny. Look, you can kind of see through it a little bit.
I don't know if you wanted to get with the other heads or get Flynn and ask his advice. I believe that might be part of like, what raids the undead dragonborn or helped its powers. I don't know.
You're really sure we can trust him, right?
Yeah.
Well, I guess if it is necromancy, he would be the one to know about it. Yeah, this is way more important than what I was working on. Is there anything? I'm gonna unlock this thing's secrets. That's for sure. She just kind of trails off while turning this thing slowly in front of one of her eyes.
Right, we'll leave you to it. Let us know if there's any important things that you find out from that.
Yeah, it sounds good.
And then we head out.
All right. Yeah, and you head out, leaving Mulberry there, staring through this kaleidoscopic arcane device.
Did we just create another monster?
Say check now.
All right, to Flynn then.
No, I think we left. We'll leave it with Mulberry and let Mulberry reach out to Flynn.
Okay. Well, then I don't know if Cam has anything. No. Then I guess back to the Heralds Haven.
All right. Yeah, you make your way across town to the Herald's Haven, and as you enter in to the front door, you can overhear you can hear Bev talking, and abruptly stops as you walk in. You can see she was conversing with a man you can see from the back who looks elvish and has some very, very fine silver hair that goes about a couple inches past his shoulders. And she goes, Oh, hey, boss! See, I told you they'd be back soon. This gentleman turns around and says, he's familiar to you, although the last time you saw him, he was badly injured riding in on a horse. This is Morvan Silverleaf, the owner of the Silverleaf Winery north of town. This, just the adventurers I was hoping to meet. See, now he's back up on his feet, having recovered from the skeleton bite. Well, your manager here put in a rather large order of wine from Silverleaf Vineyards, which I thought to deliver myself, as I was hoping to talk to you all in the process. Yeah, he said he knew you, boss. And then she looks towards you. You know this guy?
Do I actually know this guy?
I don't think
You don't know this guy. I don't.
Okay,
you might have met him later.
I don't
once.
think so. I don't think we've been back there or anything. So this is from before my time. So Learas is just kind of like, I don't actually know you.
Oh, hi. You look like you're doing better.
Yes, thank you. Thanks to your heroics, I have not been bitten by any rampaging skeletons again.
She's gonna look at Learas. Remember that really good wine that Anas and I were drinking when we were pretending to be, I think we called ourselves like the Golden Leaves? We were doing like an undercover charade sort of thing, and that just came like off the top of Anas' head because he's so smart like that, and that's what Cam thinks. Well, this was their wine. They were. I think I heard that Flynn really enjoys their wine, so it must be really good, right? So, good job, Bev.
Only the finest, right, boss?
That's right.
Well, yeah, see, I told you they'd be back, so here they are, and I guess if you two know him, then your story checks out. Sorry about that. We gotta be careful. They're a very important people here. Lots of people wanting to talk to them now.
But since I don't know you, Learas Zemaliath.
Morvan Silverleaf. Pleasure to meet you.
Same.
Well, I thought I would make this delivery myself to get a chance to talk to you all, because he's mostly addressing Cam and Wade, being more familiar with them, just like where he's making eye contact. And with everything that's going on, I've been a bit extra vigilant recently, and I found a few times in the woods north of the northernmost vineyard that, some of our workers have reported seeing some of the trees in the forest be pitch black in the morning when they arrive at the vineyard, and then slowly returning to their normal color throughout the course of the day. I've witnessed this at least once myself after they told me about it, and we've sent people to. I've had a little scout around in the woods. I didn't see anything. Very hesitant to go too deep. So I'm not much of a fighter myself, but and you all have proven yourself very capable of handling anything that might assault my vineyard. I wanted to come check with you, see if I could convince you to come take a look.
Well, we are planning to head north in a few days.
Nice. Okay. If you wouldn't mind, I'm sure we could come to some sort of arrangement to compensate you for your services.
That would be fantastic. This is likely connected to what we are all sort of preparing for right now, so do be careful. Advise your staff to keep their distance when the trees are black.
Oh, I will do that. Do you know what the black trees mean?
I don't. I've never actually experienced that myself, but I have a guess.
I've never seen it before either, and I've lived next to those woods my entire life.
Well, undead aren't all that common.
Where exactly is their vineyard?
I will mark
It's between
it.
town and the shifting wood, right?
Yeah, it's maybe like an hour, 45 minutes to an hour north of town on the old way. Like butts right up to the southernmost extent of the shifting wood.
So, would the trees that he's talking about be part of the shifting wood?
They would be.
I think Cam looks like a little bit concerned. Yeah, for more than the fact that it's concerning to hear that.
I'm going to insight check that. Yeah, I assume that with a 25 insight that I can read the concern on Cam's face.
Is she trying to hide it?
There's no way that Cam could roll a 25.
There you go.
Cam, are you alright?
Well, if that's part of the shifting woods, I've never seen never seen that before. I mean, if it was just like, if it just shifted to black, then I'd be like, maybe it's just shifting because there's undead there. But if it's staying like that, and
He did say it was leaving by the end of the day.
yeah, but usually when you walk around in the shifting woods, it changes color immediately, and then you walk away and it's gone.
Could be something out of sight that is remaining.
I suppose I've never really tested the undead thing, so.
If you're concerned, we can look into it sooner.
Like, I guess I could try to talk to my dad, but at the same time, shoot. I really wish I could use, like, sending on him, so like you get an immediate response and I don't have to wait till I'm like in the prayer zone.
Well, why don't we wait until you can commune with him tonight? And if we feel it's urgent, we'll take care of it tomorrow while we're waiting for the last preparations around here.
Has Cam ever tried to cast sending to him?
No.
Okay. I don't think so.
All right. Well, yeah, that sounds okay. I can deal with that.
Okay. Well, then, there you go. We'll have it dealt with either tomorrow or in a couple of days.
Fantastic. I knew I could rely on you all.
Happy to help out. And I appreciate you making a personal stop as well, even if you had other reasons to do so.
Well, I want to make some good connections with hopefully a new large purchaser as well.
We are looking to revitalize the entire harbor over time.
Many new large purchasers.
That is the plan. Build up, expand, make life better for everyone.
I hope for all our sakes that you're successful.
Couldn't agree more.
Right. Well, I'm going to be staying in town this evening. Do let me know if you happen to head up early.
We will.
And where is he staying? Where have they got good rooms? Staying at the Lucky Lady.
Yeah.
Like the Burning Turtle's not this guy's speed, even though it is closer.
Yeah. He doesn't look like the type that wants to get into a fist fight.
Nah. Right. And with that, Morvan departs, leaving you in the company of Bev. So, good trip, boss?
It was enlightening in the best and worst of ways.
Knowledge is often a curse.
Yes,
Why's that?
Starting to learn that.
Because if you don't know about something, then you can't worry about it.
Yeah, I guess. But if you don't know about something, then it's harder to do something about it.
It's hard to do something about a lot of things if you're not a mighty wizard or heroic adventurer.
And don't worry about it.
I'm not.
Yes. Well, I guess you can trust us to handle those things for now.
Always feel better with a mighty, powerful, strong people like you protecting my place of work personally.
Speaking of, it looks like things are going well here. Will we be ready in a couple of days?
Oh, yeah, I think we could be ready to open tonight if you wanted to, but be getting a few more deliveries in that have to go get the cook.
We won't disturb the cook at this hour. But if you can make sure everyone's aware, soft launch in 2 days.
I'll put out some carefully targeted announcements.
Good. And then after that, well, I guess we're heading to war.
Good luck, I guess. What are you supposed to say when somebody tells you that?
See you when you get back.
I like that one. See you when you get back. I'm going to make sure nothing happens to this building.
I believe you.
Hey, did you want to...
Go ahead.
Oh, did you want to hold on to something for me, Bev?
Sure.
I'm going to take off my periaptive wound closure so that I can
Nice necklace.
start attuning to the Cape of Smoke and Cinders.
So, does this do anything?
Yeah.
You asking me out? What is this?
The marriage necklace.
Oh my god. I'm looking forward. It's supposed to be wounded.
Oh, perfect. Very hurriedly put. Oh, look, it kind of even goes with my sort of whole aesthetic.
What were you going to say?
I was just going to ask Bev if we have some room set up for us yet.
Oh, yeah, the furniture just came in 2 days ago. I got it all set up. I had them deliver it nice. Mattresses, bed frames, the whole works.
And how's the budget doing?
Yeah, we're getting through it a little bit. We're not scraping the bottom of the well yet. We could. I'm trying to be frugal.
Do we have a secure storage space yet?
How secure are we talking?
Somewhere that I can leave you with 1,500 gold worth of art and various trinkets and valuables?
Probably. I mean, if somebody really sets their mind to it, but the best way to secure something is to have nobody know that it's there, and I'm not going to tell them.
That's true. But a lock is also helpful.
Well, it's also got one of those, but
Okay, good.
yeah, just head down the the trapdoor behind the bar into the cellar.
All right, and then I'll just make sure that we leave. That's the stuff that we had originally brought from Marig's, that I'd already set aside to be. So I'm just gonna. Do you want to tell me what's left? Because I left her with 500 gold worth of gems the last time, and I had given her a bunch of coin the first time. So if you want to just give me a vague idea of like where our gold level is at now, so that I know and can make sure I'm replenishing when I need to.
Let me see. So with the coin you gave her before, the gems, I think you would. There'd be about. Yeah, with the gems, I'd say there'd be about 600 left.
Okay, so we're not even into the gems.
Yeah.
Okay, then great. Then that's 2,100 gold there at the moment in total. I mean, it's not all liquid,
Right.
It's gotta be dealt with a little bit, but they're valuables nonetheless.
Yeah.
So 2,100. Okay, and we still have some big plans for renovations and stuff, so that'll probably get used up pretty quick once we're back.
Yeah. But as for the moment, a couple of sufficiently furnished rooms. It's not, the rugs haven't arrived, things like that. But you got beds.
I mean, the rooms aren't like flooded with a little bit of water.
There's about a centimeter of water.
No.
No. It's a random hole in the middle.
Yeah.
Decorated with some daggers.
All right.
The fact that the water room was Cam's.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, I was like, okay, which one of us is he going to make this for? Like
which one of the two fishmen is the room full of water going to belong to?
This one's for Cam.
This one's for the Aestamir. Oh, okay.
Oh, boy. Well, I will take a little bit of time to share with Bev the long-term plans, because after the soft launch, we are then going away to war, and also hiring all these people in town is helping keep the economy stable. So so I'll let her know to just go ahead and start on these things. So aside from like the building out the tavern, decorating everything nicely, getting in some bards and stuff to play, that we want the second floor to become a sort of relaxation spa, and build out some baths and stuff, and just get all of that going. And then of course, when the time comes, we want something more dedicated to us, probably on the third floor, like something that's like just like our actual personal residences. I don't know if Wade wants to move or not. It's up to him.
Always rent out my place.
That's true.
More income.
Yeah, we're
fantasy real estate.
Yep. But something a little bit more dedicated to us, and something that allows us to both reside in somewhat communally, and also have like our own space and the things we need to continue our out of adventures kind of thing. That's not the right way to say that. You know what I mean? Ventures is probably the better term, but
ventures, not adventures.
Yeah. I'm gonna look up the nomenclature on that. Anyway, so he just fills her in on all those plans, and then basically just whatever you see as a priority, commit portions of the budget to, get as much done as you can in our absence. And you've done great work, and we trust you completely. And we're hoping to have this place become not just a business but a home when we return.
She's taking some notes. She says, "Oh, I'm loving your vision for the place, boss. This is going to be a real popular place for people to come to."
I'm hoping so.
All right, well, I did. You might need to make the bed, but your room's already.
Perfect. But first, why don't we, just as the Herald's Haven crew, why don't we share a drink together?
Ooh, I like break in the bar sort of thing.
It's good to familiarize yourself with the merchandise. It's be important that people ask you for a recommendation.
That's true. So by the end of the night, we should all know this wine very well.
And there's like a cart with a stack of it's like 6 barrels of wine stacked up on it that hasn't been moved down to the cellar yet, and very easy to tap if you would like to. They're right there.
Yep, let's do it. Yeah, I don't know if we need to role play it out, but you know, they have a nice drink together, have some conversation, and you know, kind of let the outside troubles fade away for a little bit.
Would it be investigation to like determine the quality of the wine?
Sure.
That's a 22.
Massive D20.
Yeah, it is some of the best wine that you can get around these parts. I don't know how to talk about wine, so there are notes of tastes and there's a body to it. I think that's a characteristic of wine.
It is, yes.
Notes of grape and yeast, I think.
You wouldn't normally have notes of grape. It's predominantly grape with notes of like apricot or apple or vanilla.
A really big note of grape.
Yes, this wine seems to be made of wine.
A whole music sheet of notes of grape.
It's just one whole note that you sustain the entire performance.
I can feel Wes dying on the inside somewhere.
I can feel Shanks dying on the inside.
It is some
It's good wine.
very nice wine.
Good stuff.
Very good.
Gotta let it sit on the tongue a little bit, you know?
Sorry, my mind went somewhere else.
Oh, we know exactly where it went.
But no. I am not about to ask that question. Okay.
I'm not about to answer it.
Well, we enjoy ourselves for a little bit, and then Learas says nothing else. He wants to rest, prepare his weapons, see what happens when Cam communes with Papa Unicorn.
Unicorn Daddy.
Yeah. I'd say you probably finish this exchange with Bev and Morvan around 3. Then tap the barrel. Spend as long with that as you feel is appropriate. And yeah.
Well, what's the setup of our rooms? What does that floor look like? Or like, is it like a sort of open concept spaces, or like, I don't know. What am I picturing?
Yeah. So what's set up right now is some rooms on Shanks. Did you asked her to set up the 2nd floor or the 3rd floor when you were gone?
Oh, yes, you're right. So we're still building up slowly. I forgot the 2nd floor would be like the guest rooms. Then the 3rd floor would be the spa. Then the 4th floor will be ours.
Okay. Yeah, so she's got the guest rooms set up right now, so it's kind of more of a typical inn layout. There's some stairs that go up from the bar area into a large central landing with a number of rooms around, and it's not a lounge. There's a small sitting area where there's space for a couple of tables, each small low tables with a couple of plush chairs next to them, sort of a space. So if you still wanted to be in a public setting, but maybe somewhere not quite as raucous as like downstairs in the bar, there's a good space that would be good for that. And then there's 6 rooms, 3 on either side of the staircase in this little sort of landing area. And right now, half of them are set up, and the other half are still awaiting furniture.
She'll go to that little public space then on that floor so that there's quiet, but she's not really trying to not be heard or anything like that. And I think she just sort of does her kneeling posture, and she closes her eyes, and she's gets into that sort of meditative headspace. Which doesn't take her very long. She goes, "Hi, Dad. I heard a bit of concerning news today about there being black trees in Shifting Woods, and I was just wondering if you were okay." And I think she thinks about other things, but that's like, then she goes, "No, I was just wondering if you were okay." And then she leaves.
Yeah. After a moment, so how is she waiting? Is she continuing to kneel, or?
Yeah, she stays. I think she's come to expect some sort of shift in the air around her.
Yeah.
And if she feels that, then she'll open her eyes.
Yeah, you do after a moment fiend and just like the faintest bit of motion in the air as this very, very light, warm breeze passes over you, and you feel a hand on your shoulder.
Hi.
Please, stand up. You don't need to kneel to me.
Okay. And she'll stand up.
And he hugs you.
So you are okay then?
I am quite all right. Your concern is very much appreciated, daughter.
It was just really weird because I've only ever seen the woods like very colorful and pretty looking, and so to hear that there's black trees there, would make sense if it was undead, but I just wanted to check to be sure.
It is. There's some entity moving about through the wood that is difficult for me to get a precise location on, which is rather concerning. It's shielded itself somehow. Not completely.
A lot of the things that we've been dealing with have been really tricky like that. So I guess that makes sense. And everything seems to be getting stronger now. Every time we face something, it feels like more of a challenge.
I'm sure you will rise to any challenge that is presented before you.
Okay. Well, I feel a lot better now. And it seems like we're probably going to be heading that way soon to try to deal with that. Maybe it'll be easier for us, with the being able to walk around wherever we please.
And if you do need any assistance, just call on me. Especially while you are within the wood. I'll be able to offer much more assistance.
I think she realizes what exactly that would mean. She's like, I'll do that if I need to. There's a little bit of a blush on her face because she's like, oh, that would kind of spring Cathmore on Learas. So she's like, yeah, so if we need to.
I pray that you will not.
I was wondering, as well, is there like, were you ever like me before? I guess what I'm wondering is, could I ever be like you?
Well, the answer to those questions are different.
Oh.
I take it that you mean a mortal when you say like me.
Well, I meant like not a unicorn thing.
He laughs a little bit. That's just one form that I can take. But no, I was not like you in many ways, but it may be possible for you to become like me. There are a great many things possible in this world.
Did you get to choose your form, like the form that the other form I saw?
I can choose. No, I've never. It's just the form that I have. I can go back and forth. I have some degree of control over my appearance, and I can shift somewhat freely between them.
Oh my gosh, I wonder if it's like a sort of personality manifestation, and like if I were to have something happen like that with me, I could only imagine that it'd be so glittery and sparkly, and I would have, I'd be glowing golden and silver, and she just like goes off on a tangent.
Like listens with great interest. She would be the most. Well, I had a word picked. You would be the most spectacular entity.
I think that it would be really interesting to be able to sort of reside over a domain that you kind of care about a lot like that. So it is nice to know that that isn't impossible.
Well, Camriel, from my point of view, you already preside over a domain that you care about quite a lot. You've taken it as your charge to protect Crystal Harbor and the surrounding lands.
I guess that's true. But still, I think it would be pretty cool if I could become sort of like a sort of goddess of this area, and then maybe if I could do that before Learas becomes like the protector of the ocean or whatever, then I would really win this competition that we have over who's the strongest.
Well, the gods can be quite jealous of people trying to zone in on their power, but I know I trust you didn't mean it in that way.
She's gonna sort of I think she just sort of looks him over, and then she's gonna say, "It'll be nice to be in your neck of the woods again."
I'll be waiting.
I think Cam is going to kneel down in sort of a prayer posture again. And she says, "See you soon." And she will go back to sort of meditating as she was before for a bit.
And as you close your eyes, there's another gust of wind, stronger this time, and a rustling of leaves. And the next time you open your eyes, he's gone.
She'll take a moment, and then, depending on how much Wade and Learas had that night, if they're like kind of around still, she'll kind of poke her head into wherever they currently are. And she'll be like, "So I talked to my dad. He said there was some entity there that he was finding hard to locate, but that he's all right."
That's good.
Sounds about right.
He also said that if I need help while we're there, to call on him. And I said that I will do that if I absolutely have to.
Well, I mean, given that at least I know we might be meeting with him, I can prepare myself if that happen.
Prepare yourself.
Oh, well, he has to get his nice clothes, remember?
Oh, well,
He did
we're heading
say-
in to fight something, so I think I'll just make sure that everything I have is in the best possible condition.
One should.
What was that, Wade?
As one should.
Yes, generally, but, sometimes as we're moving through the bush and whatnot, I leave tiny nicks for a time, just because there's so many.
Who's Nick?
No, there's plenty of nicks. There's not just one nick.
Plenty of nicks in the bush.
Is that one of your sayings?
Sure. It's not fighting it anymore. Yeah, but he will, however, head into one of the bedrooms and start repairing his gear, all his clothing, and, sharpening, shining, polishing, making sure he looks like the ideal adventurer.
Anything for Cam or Wade?
Not thinking much.
I think when Learas is near the end of his getting all of his equipment prepared and stuff, he finds Cam in the doorway, and she's dressed rather scantily.
Is she also eating an apple?
No. She doesn't have a knife, so it wouldn't have the same effect.
With the mace, just.
And she's like, Are you done working on all of that?
Yes, I am.
Would you like to work on something else?
I thought you'd never ask.
Let herself in. And let's Learas do his work.
And it's a few minutes early, but that seems like a great place to go on break.
Agreed.
All right. Well, Cam is getting laid. Get some snacks, get some drinks. Everybody will be back here in a few minutes. Welcome back. This is still Top Down Tabletop, and you are still watching Tides of Zemali. Thanks for sticking around while we went to the bathroom and got some water. But now back into the action, where our party takes a long rest without any disruption to it. That any external disruption, whether or not you disrupt your own long rest, is entirely up to you. But yeah, Wade, are you sleeping tonight or are you staying up?
I mean, there's no reason to really stay up tonight.
All right. Oh, I'll say, Learas, you wake up in the morning, presumably with Cam snoring lightly next, or breathing, not quite snoring, almost snoring next to you. However,
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if she's snoring. But yeah, Learas will get up. He knows he doesn't have to be that careful with her. Gets up and goes down, and with whatever provisions are in the tavern right now, makes food for everyone.
Yeah, it's pretty well stocked. There's not a lot of fresh produce, but as far as your pantry staples and dried things, it is very well stocked.
Fair enough. Yeah. Well, he'll provide sustenance to everyone, and once he wakes Cam and everyone is eating together, he will just kind of suggest, okay, well, before we head into the woods today, I'd like to stop by Brilliant and Baubles, see if they've made any progress on the item I left them.
Oh, I'm gonna have to be very careful in there.
Careful how.
Oh,
All the shiny things.
Yeah, if they have different glitter in stock, I'm gonna be very tempted.
Well, the treasury here is pretty well stocked up. If we need to borrow a little bit, we can. We also have, how much was it? At Helvetinde's, which the tower will be here soon enough, we have another 2,250 gold worth of art and other things.
So you would consider this a need?
It's a pretty minor expense, and I mean, we've been working hard, so if it's important to you.
Oh yeah, super important.
All right. Well, after breakfast, I will head downstairs and borrow a little bit from our treasury.
Yeah, easy enough to do. It is your treasury, after all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stock up, have some nice breakfast, and you head out to Brilliant Baubles.
Yes.
On the way there, Cam does have like a brief question. Maybe it'll be brief to ask. As you guys are walking, she's like, so this battle that we're going into, like, I know it's around the bay, but like your main focus is kind of the creature of the bay, right, Learas?
Yes, eventually.
So is this kind of like still doing your duty right now, the taking care of the fort?
Yes. Anything in the area of the bay that threatens the people or the land or the water is something that my family has sworn to protect. And anything that helps me to grow stronger so that I can take on the creature in the Narrows is part of that journey as well. Why do you ask?
I was just wondering if, like, because we've been kind of working as like the Heralds of the Storm and all that. But I know that we kind of started this because we wanted to help you with your goal and, you know, the whole being the protectors of the bay thing. It's not really important. I was just curious.
Fair enough.
Do you guys need me at Brilliant and Baubles?
No. If you have something you need to take care of.
I have something I want to go pick up, and if while you're in there, if you could find some glitter that's like gold, and see if they have like a blue or green, that would be good.
Okay. Do you need coin?
I don't think so. I think this I can handle.
Is everything okay?
Yeah. It's fine. I just need to go get something. Not at all convincingly. She's gonna walk with you guys until there's like a clear split off point. David, she's gonna go to a clothing store.
Okay. Yeah, what is Cam after?
She's going to look for a set of fine clothing that will also look good with her current armor.
Yeah. Are you looking to buy something off the rack or have something commissioned?
No, she's fine with getting things that are off the rack. And she will probably wear whatever she gets out of the store today. It's nothing too elaborate. But she does. I do imagine that's the kind of fabric that she's looking for, which is kind of like a silky looking fabric, will be in the fine clothes rather than common clothes sort of situation.
Yeah. You are able to split off, and you're gonna have to head into any part of town that's not the old port to find a shop like this, but you are able to do so. And what's your budget?
I have 5 platinum pieces on
That's
me.
more than enough.
Yeah.
That you would be able to acquire a extremely nice outfit for 2 of those.
That's what I figured. Okay, and I will describe what that looks like after they're done at Brilliant and Baubles.
So Cam splits off from the 2 of you to head back into the more built-up section of town, while the 2 of you continue on to Brilliant Baubles, which is open by the time you arrive.
Good morning.
Let's see. I'm checking to see who's going to be there right now. It's brilliant. Good morning. Well, it's been pretty busy, I'm not gonna lie. Everything's been kind of crazy around here.
Not surprised.
Everybody needs components for this and that, and Bubbles hasn't been in here since you've been gone for the most part. They've been putting her to work.
No. No, what do they have her doing that's keeping her so busy?
Artificey stuff, gizmos and trinkets and enchanting items and repairing things.
Makes sense. I was wondering if Bubbles had a chance to look at the item I left with.
No. The jars?
Items. Yes.
Yeah, we took a look at them. They're weird. That's for sure. As far as we can tell, they're just jars that are magically enchanted to not break.
Oh,
So-
well, that's something. Do they
Yeah.
have any value to them?
I don't really know how to price an indestructible jar, if I'm being honest.
I mean, that's fair, but isn't that sort of like your whole shtick?
Well, it is, but it's more of a curiosity, right? Like, you've got the intrinsic value of the jar itself, which is of an interesting artistic style, not anything I'm familiar with, which could be valuable to the right collector, but then, just an enchantment to not break, that, I mean, what is that? That's,
I mean, it's a piece
Nice.
of fine art that's
It's
never
nice.
going to go away, right?
yeah.
Something.
Yeah, I don't know anything about this isn't an art shop.
That's fair. All right. Well, I appreciate you looking into it. I be happy
Yeah, if you want to
to.
put stuff in it that you don't want to be in a broken jar ever, it's great for that.
That's a good point. I'll keep that in mind. I was wondering one other thing. Would you be able to help me to find some enchanted studded leather?
That might be a little bit tricky right now.
Understood.
City's been buying up pretty much everything, but I can see what I can come up with.
Well, I'd appreciate it. If you can't, you can't. Just, we're sort of spearheading the charge, and any
Yeah.
extra protection I can get
Yeah.
would be valuable.
No, that does make sense. I might be able. I'll see what I can do. I have an idea. I might know where I can get one.
Perfect.
Yeah, come back. Check back later today or tomorrow. I'll see what I can find.
And if you do, what would be the cost?
I'll let you know if I have to buy it.
All right, then. Thank you. Oh, also, I need glitter for Cam.
Of course. She does go through that. Woman after my own heart.
Yes, my cleaning regime in the morning has gotten significantly longer.
It's that's just to get used to it. Yeah, we've got all kinds. And glitter. He pulls out this holder full of a number of vials, and Wade, it's instantly recognizable that these are crushed things that have been prepared as spell components, but they are glittery. So there's this whole array of powdered gold and then some crushed gemstones as well in a variety of different colors, which would serve as a very nice glitter.
Works for me. I'll take some gold, some blue, and some green.
All right. And you have a vial of powdered gold, a vial of powdered sapphire, and one of emerald, and that'll run you for all three of those, let's say 5 gold pieces of vial, so 15.
Okay, sounds good. And just so you are aware, I borrowed 50 gold out of the treasury and have marked it down accordingly. Wade, was there anything you need while we're here? You use a lot of spell components.
I don't even. I should look at my spells. require anything. Boy. I mean, I try not to use spells that cost too much money, you know?
Very economical wizard.
Yeah, I don't... No. Like, I don't know, I just try not to prepare those spells. Strange, I never really thought about that.
Fair enough. Well, if you don't need anything, I guess we'll just head out and wait for Cam.
Or we could... Do you have any neat curios or magical thing due to bits or baubles?
Well, normally we would have lots of magical baubles. Pretty much everything's going towards the combat effort at the moment, although you might still find some less aggressive focused trinkets in the corner back there.
Sure, we can look.
All right. Yeah, so you take a little look around over in that back corner that she pointed at, and there's a number of items over there. It looks like let's see, what do we have here? There's it looks like a small ball of soil that is rolling around inside. It's about the size of a marble that is rolling around inside of a glass jar on the inside without any input from anyone. There is it looks like a skeleton key, but it kind of looks like a worm gear going up the shaft of the key. It looks as though the blade is adjustable or moves for some purpose. There is a golden bell.
Give it a little ring, see if anything happens.
It makes a ringing noise.
This one
Quite
might.
pleasant.
It's like reading it. Oh, you need to speak the command word for it to do anything when you shake it.
That's fair.
And there's also a unusual book here, Wade, with a sheet of glass for a front cover.
I don't know what this is, but it looks pretty neat.
Ian can probably tell you what they do.
It's true.
What? Tell me the things.
Well,
on this corner.
that book you got there, that's they call it the Book of Instant Copying. If you need to make a copy of something, you can put it up against the page, and it'll instantly inscribe an image. As it is placed up against the glass, and doesn't work with scrolls, so we try. Let's see, what else for you? There's that bell that you were ringing. That bell, that's for of hours. It'll start ringing after an amount of time. Rolling pebble, I don't really rightly understand what that is. I think it might have some sort of awareness to it. It is a ball of earth that likes to roll around and gonna nestle up in really nice soil. I've seen it change its shape before. It was a little figurine for a few days. And that key, universal key to open any door instead, it does do that, but it's terribly loud in the process. If you insert that into the guts of the lock, it'll get it open, but anybody nearby will hear the sound.
It'll, yeah, there'll be a trace of someone.
Yeah,
Oh, certainly.
I'm pretty good with my tools, so probably wouldn't be necessary.
That key looks a little fragile. I think it might break it. Well, I use it. You have to roll a d20, and if you get a 1, it breaks. But hey, the book works until it's full. It's designed to be refillable. If you need to fill it up with blank paper again, it'd take a while. Take a few hours of work to rebind it, but it can be done. With the bell, you can't set more than 1 alarm at a time. So it is limited in that way, I guess, but it just keeps working.
Scanning of what the ball of soil thing does.
You got it. I will send you the description.
How much for the book and the key?
Let's say 100.
Let's try to whisper like you're sort of good at bargaining or negotiating.
Yeah, particularly useful at being niche. Even avid collectors like Wade can only waste so much coin on them. What do you think about 7?
All right, 70 seems fair.
Yeah, I'll part with 70.
Like an egg timer and a book that copies things.
7 platinum.
You bought the key, right?
Oh, is the key?
Book and a key, yeah.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
I figure, maybe there's a rare chance of coming across something that maybe we just need open, like,
right now.
right away,
Yeah.
or something that...
If Learas is engaged with something, or...
Yeah.
I think that's it.
Well, as always, appreciate your business evening. If I'm going to be able to get one.
We are hoping to pass back through here this evening, so that's it. We're off to the Shifting Wood. Although, wait, are you still identifying something?
Is that So, it could be a remnant of like an earth elemental, of different types of dirt. This is like a dirt connoisseur, if you would, you know.
Consider something like that.
Then it form. It
Do you
can.
think if it finds enough of the right kind?
Hard to say. I mean, it's but it's not technically a creature. Maybe it could be experiment.
So we have more time and resources available to us.
Yes.
Just a whole bunch of dirt.
The dirt it wants. Alright, well then, let's head out and camp.
Right.
No, I don't know how much longer it took for her to get clothing and then over there already, potentially. Maybe it takes a few minutes. But she eventually makes her way that way, and she's still wearing all of her her summer with all of her gold embellishments and stuff. But peeking out from underneath it, gold, and instead she's found herself, first of all, something that's long sleeves that's getting colder, pauldrons on her shoulder. There is blue and greenish colored silk, and she's wearing similar colors with a gold trim, and you can see that at the ends of the gold and pink embroidery that looks like cherry blossom leaves kind of flowing behind her. And she looks pretty pleased with herself. You immediately, I mean, you guys are two blue guys standing in the middle of the street. She waves you guys to. And just skips towards you.
You're looking fine.
Yeah. Stunning outfit.
Thank you.
Real stuff right there.
I feel like since I've started shopping there regularly, they've been investing more in keeping their stock
I mean,
up
that's
to date,
gold
which is
and
really
gems
nice.
right there. Literally.
She lights up at that. Oh, that'll go so well with my opal. And she goes, did you guys find out what you need to find out?
Yes. The jars out there are enchanted just to not break. So maybe for the right person, maybe as some sort of curiosity at the tavern, we'll see. Yes. We should
Yep.
was it Morvan? We should inform Morvan on our way out.
We heard him say where he was going. Did we
Yes.
suggest Lucky Lady?
Yeah, he said he was staying at the Lucky Lady last night.
Okay.
All right.
You find a late breakfast when you arrive. Oh, well, he takes a roll and stuffs it in his pocket and
Pocket roll.
well, I guess I'm all ready to go then.
Good. Well,
Shall we?
yes. We'll escort you home, and then you can point out where you saw the black trees.
Very good. I will collect my horse.
Good, I have time. She's she's gonna go to the little the thing and put.
What the hell? I'll do it.
Enjoy your luck point. Right, yeah, and a couple minutes later, he comes our horse ready to go.
Horses.
Go ahead.
It's fine. It's not that far. He can walk.
The horse was mostly to tow the wagon full of barrels.
That makes sense. Does your horse have a name? There's like sit down.
Yes, this is Joseph.
Wait.
Is that like two names like Joseph or is it like Joseph?
I know one name.
So, is there a big Joe?
Yes. This, I suppose, is Big Joe. He has.
What's that mean?
He has produced many offspring.
And a mommy horse and a daddy horse.
Oh, okay.
Yes, use offspring.
Also, for those qualities to be passed down to their young.
Very strong.
Can't wait to tell Matt about this. Currently on vacation right now with little Joe.
You're telling this to Morvan.
Yes, we don't know the nature of the relationship.
That just raises further questions. I hope that little Joe and your strange little friend enjoy their vacation. I'm not gonna.
Not even the rumors of it.
I will stick to making the finest wine in the region. If it's all the same.
Quite fine wine it is.
After all, we need to purchase.
Somebody needs to keep you lot hydrated. Going on foot about an hour north of town, you come across the main house of Silverleaf Vineyards. The last time we saw this darkness was. I think so. Right. This way, just through the fields to the north.
Yeah, I think we should maybe have one of us be a little bit ahead and one of us a little bit behind, in case.
Yeah, once he gives us the general heading of it, Learas will sneak ahead, do his stealth. I don't know. I have a bad feeling it's a different one.
Cam will take up the rear just so that they're kind of
25. That is
So,
quite stealthy.
25 on my stealth check.
All right. Now, so the vineyards go north, a bit of a gap between the grapevines and the trees that's mostly filled in with some tightly a path that looks like it doesn't get traveled too terribly often, that runs east-west around the perimeter and 15 feet-ish away from the tree line, which is not terribly dense. There are certain vantage points where you can get a decent line where the low scrub completely blocks passage and vision. Learas, you...
Yeah, I'll cross the boundary.
Yeah. You cross into the woods, and there's nothing immediately. The trees today are looking tree color for the most part. You'll get different things for perception versus investigation.
I'll start with perception. Pretty good. That's going to be a 26.
26. Yeah. 26. You don't see anything, but coming from north, maybe northeast a little bit of your current position, it's very faint. You can hear sort of a low humming, like a but much quieter.
He will telepathically relay that to the other two and tell them he is heading towards it, to cautiously follow behind, because they probably can't see him once he's beyond the tree line. Yeah, he'll try to get closer and investigate that sound. I'm also looking out for any tracks that might be notable.
Okay. Make your investigation check.
Investigation, not survival.
But you can do both.
Okay, investigation is going to be a 6.
Okay.
And survival is going to be a much better 19.
19. Learas, you definitively find no tracks.
That's interesting. Okay.
If anything that was moving around in here wasn't bigger than a natural wildlife, there's a few depressions here and there that you can see, but they look maybe deer at the biggest. Nothing untoward out of the ordinary. But even with a 6 on your investigation, you do find something that draws your attention and is very curious. Is there is what a squirrel laying dead on the ground. No immediate sign of, there's not like an arrow in it, there's no teeth marks or anything like that. It's just laying there dead on the ground, and it looks fairly fresh. And it strikes you as a bit out of place because the top half of its body is just a little bit shifted from the bottom half.
Oh. Okay. I don't know what to make of that.
It looks as though something has cut it in half with an infinitely thin blade that didn't cause the wound to bleed or immediately sealed it.
I'm going to touch it for 2 reasons. Warmth, and is it actually 2 pieces, or is it somehow just connected still and offset?
It is cold, and it is in 2 pieces.
Okay. And there's no blood. Something might have drank its blood.
Yeah. Possible with a 6. That's about all you can get.
Unsettling. Well, as he continues on towards that noise, he will also relay the information about the squirrel.
All right. How far? Everybody, go ahead and move yourself to where you are on the map.
I mean, that depends, because like if I'm hearing it northeast, I'll head as far as I have to see it.
Okay. And what was your perception again?
It was a 26
Those
or
are
5. 25 then? I
Okay.
rolled a 12, I think. Yes. No, that was the stealth.
Okay.
I think the stealth was 25 because that's a 13 and I rolled a 12. And the other one was a 15 and I have a plus 11, so I think it was the 26
Okay.
perception.
Yeah. Cam and Wade, you two stay in there?
I'm gonna stay about 10 feet behind Wade at all times, unless he feels safe enough for Cam to not have his back. But if he's just kind of like watching Learas from up there, then I think Cam will be coming up beside him. For kind of just like
Trying to keep an eye on Learas anyway. Yeah, I'll say, Learas, if you're heading until you can see something, you get to about here.
Okay.
And you poke out from behind that bush, and there is what looks like just a cut or a vertical nothing hovering in the air and sort of wobbling from side to side occasionally. That is just inky blackness, just sort of floating in the air, about 6 feet long, hovering a foot or so off the ground as it sort of hovers this way. It has the vague shape of a blade, and as it hovers there and turns and twists, occasionally when it hits right on towards you, you can't. It's almost imperceptible.
Huh. Interesting. Well, once again, he's gonna let them know how far ahead he is, kind of thing, and let them know, I'm seeing something that's just like a razor thin void in space, and it's moving, like bobbing back and forth. And I suspect this is what killed that squirrel. I don't know what to make of this. I don't know if it's sentient. I don't know if we can defend against something like this.
I mean, it's one way telepathy, right?
It's one way telepathy, yes. Though if you have like message or something,
Nope.
Whisper something back.
I do not.
Are the trees here black?
They're not.
So I'm also relaying that, the trees aren't black, so this likely isn't what everyone's concerned about, but I don't know what it is.
Cam's gonna just move up. She will. I'll move her on the map. I think she's not trying to sneak along right now.
Oh, okay.
Wade will try to sneak. It's a 17.
Okay.
Should I try to dispel it? Kind of thing.
That's not a terrible idea. I don't know. This is beyond my comprehension, and I have studied monsters of every kind.
Cam's gonna try to dispel it.
Okay. Make your spellcasting roll.
Alrighty. I don't think that's good. Yeah, I rolled a 5, so that's a 10.
What does it look like as Cam tries to dispel whatever this thing is?
It's almost like a soothing sort of harmonic song that comes out of her mouth as she also kind of weaves a trace of golden magic in the air in front of her, and it kind of goes towards this rift.
Yeah, as this magic goes towards this rift and it wraps itself around it and resonates with the sound that you're making, it seems to vibrate a little bit, and at this point it turns itself and just slices through these arcane threads that were wrapping around it, and the edge of it is clearly almost clearly defined as like a vertical up and down becomes somewhat more jagged, and little wisps and flicks and things start coming off of the side as all of the trees around here suddenly go pitch black like that. And I'm going to need everybody to roll initiative.
Oh, yeah. That's a 15 for Wade.
Ugh.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
16 for Learas.
9 for Cam.
9, and my die rolled off of my desk. And that is going to be a 21 for the rift. It rolled good. Let me see. Where did I put its stat block? There it is. Movement speed is... All right, yeah. So this rift in space sort of turns itself so its point is aimed directly at you, Cam, and hovers very quickly, cutting almost silently through the air. The only thing you can hear, Learas, is just the Doppler effect of this hum as it passes you. And
it's fast.
It did need to take its action to dash. It's not that fast. Oh, don't worry about that too much. But it is, yeah, it just flies up to you, Cam, and there's this point of it that is aiming right about here on you.
Alrighty.
And that'll be the rift's turn. Learas, you see this thing. It doesn't seem to have reacted to you, if it's even aware of your presence.
Yeah. I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on it.
The spell takes.
Okay.
And you learn many things.
Okay, let's hear it.
It is immune to poison, and bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks. It is resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from magical attacks.
Huh.
And then it's immune to most conditions. Blinded, deafened, exhaustion, grapple, paralysis, petrification, poison, restraint, and being knocked unconscious.
Okay. Well, those are the only damage types available to me. Which sucks. Fuck. This is the second fight in a row where I only have options to do what it's resistant against. All right. Well, I'm going to move up and do what damage I can do.
Right, I forgot about the reveal button. This is kind of what you're looking at.
Okay. Crazy. All right. Well, 2 whip attacks it's gonna be.
All right.
That's a 26 to hit.
Yeah,
And maybe one of those. Not one of those. One of these. I'll just do some damage for now. All right. Oh wait, actually, sorry. It isn't just one of those because that whip has special properties. I don't know what I'm thinking. I need. Oh shit! I need another D4. Damn it. That is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Plus 6. So that's 14 magical slashing and piercing damage.
Yeah. First hit with the whip strikes out, and you can feel it interact. You can see it interact with something as though this thing has substance, and you can feel the resistance on it. So you did hit whatever this is, and you can see, like, as the whip tears through it, some wisps of darkness get cast off from it and then fade out.
Yeah, he's gonna call it like, okay, it has some form to it, and these are the things it's immune to and all that. Does a 17 hit?
17 will hit.
Ooh, okay then. Let's get these 2 out of the way first. Damn, that's another 4 plus 1. How I rolled 3 ones in a row on that die. So 5 there, and Hunter's Mark is at a 1. 6 plus 6, so that's 12. That's just about as low as I could roll. So yeah, 12 again, and then fuck it. I've already used my bonus action. I'm just gonna move in and hit with my offhand sword and hope for the best. Come on. Ugh. That's a 13 to hit.
13 will miss.
I'm throwing this dice in. Moving on to blue. Blue's gonna help me next round. That's my turn.
All right, Wade.
Am I at all familiar at like what this could be?
Make an Arcana check for me, please.
Cool. I was gonna ask 20. Total of 20.
Total of 20. D&D Beyond came up with a 25 when you rolled that for me.
Yeah, it's been acting weird.
Okay. 20 will get.
Oh, 25. Yeah.
Yeah.
16 plus 9.
Yeah, I'd say with a 25, this bears some resemblance to a spell that you're sort of cursorily aware of that I need to look up. Nope, not that. Yeah, this bears you've read some accounts of some very powerful wizards that are able to summon and command a planar rift as though it were a blade.
That doesn't bode well. Would I? I guess he already said its immunities and all that. So would I know if it counts as like a creature then?
As far as you know, if like there is nobody you can see around commanding control over the spell, there's like if this was what was hovering around here causing the trees to turn dark, spells like this don't last for several days. This is, a primarily combat-based thing. Those tend to have pretty short durations. They tend to require your concentration for effects like this. I would say with an Arcana check, you're not certain. An Arcana check wouldn't tell you if it's a creature necessarily.
Yeah,
it has spell-like qualities to it, but its behavior is kind of like that of a creature.
Okay. I will test out Tasha's Mind Whip, intelligence save of 17.
Let me see. That the spell does take effect, but it got a natural 20 on its saving throw.
Well, that's fine. How much damage did I roll? That's 9 psychic damage. It is reporting different numbers. Very odd. 9 psychic damage, which would be halved, I think, because it's saved, right? So 4.
Yeah, and
right.
You can see, Cam, this blade sort of gutters a little bit in front of you as Wade casts this spell at it.
It's some kind of creature thing.
And anything else from Wade?
Not really. I don't have any bonus action stuff.
All right. On to Cam. As you're starting your turn, right next to it, it is going to use its reaction to take its preemptive strike and take an attack at you, Cam.
Alrighty.
23?
Yes.
23 to hit.
I will take my reaction to silvery barbs. That
8.
Not gonna hit.
All right,
and I
yeah.
will grant Cam the advantage.
Cool.
This blade, as you start to move, just makes an incredibly quick jab towards your forehead, but you are able to duck out of the way of it. And then your turn resumes.
Alrighty. Cam is going to. She will activate her. What is it freaking called? God. The amount of scrolling I have to do on her sheet now. She'll activate her radiant soul, so her eyes start glimmering silvery gold, and her wings come out. And she will cast spiritual weapon at 4th level, so that it does 2d8. And strike at it. And use up my inspiration. That will be a 17 to hit.
A 17 will hit.
Well, radiant damage wasn't on that list, right?
That's correct.
Okay, I'm gonna use
Also,
my.
you had an advantage from silvery barbs.
Oh, right. Thank you. So I don't need to use my advantage. Okay. Cool. Then, yeah, I'm gonna have to do some math here because I have things that I can add to it. I'm gonna do the strike, which is 20 radiant plus the 10 from my radiant soul, 30, and then I have a divine strike I can add to this. 36 radiant damage.
Damn.
Yeah, Cam. Describe this hit while I pick up the dice that I dropped.
She sees that this thing is about to strike at her, and she's almost certain it's going to hit, but then she can feel Wade's magic sort of ripple, shifting something in her favor as she brings down the spiritual weapon from behind this rift in the air. And it hits, and then it kind of resonates twice with more radiant damage into it, as her hairs just like it flows a little bit more when she goes into her radiant soul form, but then it stays flowing a little bit because of her armor. So she's just standing there with her weapon behind this creature's back, I guess. It's I don't know, it's a rift.
It doesn't have a front. Very nice. Anything else from Cam?
No, that was all of her action economy for this turn. She doesn't want to take opportunity attacks, so she'll stay there.
Valid. On to the rift. None too pleased about what you've just done for it. Lines up for a second strike at you, Cam, making another jab towards you.
Bring it.
That's going to be close. 19.
That's not hit.
Yeah, and yeah, this getting the sense that making contact with this is not really what you want to do, as it comes in for another thrust toward you. You're able to again jump backwards out of the way so that it doesn't make contact.
She's not quiet, but her armor makes her a little bit more nimble, and she like uses her sheer force to try to jump out of the way of an attack.
right. Then on to Learas. And it got its reaction back, so it is going to use, since you're starting your turn within 5 feet of it, it is going to use its preemptive strike reaction to, once it missed Cam, it pivots and comes at you for a side slash.
All right.
Ooh, that might actually hit.
You hitting Learas? No.
I know, right?
24.
That's going to be a silvery barbs.
20.
That will still hit me. Fuck. I had that studded leather armor.
All right, yeah. So this blade that just missed a thrust towards Cam comes and makes a slash towards you as you see it coming, trying to send some confounding magic its way, not quite enough to disrupt it as it contacts you. It's just this like the finest, thinnest paper cut you've ever experienced. Deals you 35 points of necrotic damage.
Holy shit, dude.
And there is an incredible gash in your torso.
Oh, yeah, he leaps back like just barely in time to not have his organs spill out. But then immediately launches a counterattack.
Which I am going to tell you that silvery barbs did actually help you, because it does something special if it rolls an 18 or higher on the die. And you avoided that.
Good to know. All right, 23 to hit.
23 will hit.
Oh, I have a play here.
And Hunter's Mark. And Sneak Attack. And Hunter's Prey. Okay, a little bit better this time. So that's 9, 12, 14, 18, 21, 26 plus 6, 32.
That is a little better.
A little bit better, although it's still halved. So it feels like I'm running uphill either way. And that was everything. So I gotta, that's the first attack. Next one doesn't have advantage because I used silvery barbs for that. All right. 25 to hit.
Yeah.
Hunter's Mark and the 3d4. Where did that one go? One of them is so small. Okay, that is 9. 14 plus 6, 20. Not bad.
Not bad at all.
And then with the sword in the offhand is a 20 to hit.
That'll hit. All 3
Nice.
connect.
All right. I can live with that. And that's unfortunately only 11, but overall, over the 3 attacks, not terrible.
Bad. And yeah, when you contact this, especially with the sword, like it hits and it's hard like a blade, but then after that moment of contact, you sort of push through it and continue like a very viscous liquid.
Interesting. I'm going to back away to see if I can like draw it towards me and away from Cam after doing it a bunch of damage. And I will take my bonus action. Sorry?
It already used its reaction.
It didn't matter anyway. I'm a swashbuckler.
Okay. That's true.
And I am going to use my bonus action to cast Skin. All the scales come out of Learas. Because I need the freaking temp HP at this point. It might keep me alive a little bit longer.
Right. Wade.
Gosh. I wasn't sure about Tasha's Mind Whip, but maybe slow would be better. So, wisdom save of 17.
Wisdom. That is gonna be a 15.
Okay, so -2 to AC and Dex saves, and no more reactions while it's while I'm concentrating on it.
Nice. That's a good one.
And it can only use an action or bonus action. I don't think it had any of those that I've seen, but and then the whole thing with spells. But yeah, okay, cool. Slowed for 1 minute while I'm concentrating on it.
You can hear the frequency of that humming sound that it was emanating slow down.
Yep, and at the end of its turn, it can try and make a wisdom save to get out.
Staying put?
How far away is it?
It is about 25 feet from you.
I will try and move like just out of 30 feet.
And you can get some cover behind the tree trunk there if you want to.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Damn. I believe you said you had a play?
Yeah. First, I'm gonna take my spiritual weapon attack. That's a 18 to hit.
18 will hit.
Cool. So 13, 23, 26 radiant damage from that.
You can see this, was a solid rift, now appears to have like cracks of reality going back through it. It looks like it's several smaller rifts that are having trouble holding themselves in a formation.
Cool. Are you okay, Learas?
I've been better. That was a deep cut, but I'll be all right. For now, anyway.
She's gonna take probably an opportunity attack from this thing.
It doesn't have reactions right now because
Cool.
of slow.
1, 2,
I got you, fam.
3, 4. She's going to back up to here. And you feel this sort of like song kind of resonate with you. She's going to cast Aura of Life, which gives us all resistance to necrotic damage, which I already had, but and your hit point maximum can't be reduced, but that doesn't really matter. And you'll regain 1 HP every time you start within 30 feet of Cam for the duration of it. But she's gonna back up a little bit and brace herself, and I think her weapon moves just a little bit that way as well.
Right. Well, Cam, it's coming for you. It floats this way, moving much more slowly than it was previously. That is going to be a 24.
Yep.
With an 18 on the die. Oh, you're so lucky. That's a 17 on the die. A 23.
Guess we'll never know.
I mean, I'm really hoping not to. Its regular hit is bad enough.
Things are falling off my desk. I need more dice now. Where did those go?
I'll give the advantage to Learas because his turn's next.
Thank you.
Cam, that is going to be 25 points of necrotic damage, please, as this blade moves much less agilely towards you, and so it's trying to go for a nice wide, slash against your torso, but it's slow speed and some arcane assistance from Wade, your thrusts backwards just enough for, again, it to avoid the most vital organs.
And that's 25 before being reduced?
Correct.
All right. Yeah, she feels this necrotic damage try to work through her body. And I think before it can like really seep in, there's like this almost like a backlash of this gold sort of radiant blood in her that kind of works against it. I gotta make a con save as well, which I passed. Okay.
All right. And that is all the rift can do. Learas.
Right.
Oh, wait. It needs to save against the flow.
Ah, yes.
Which... What's the DC?
17.
Damn
it.
16.
So I'm regaining 1 hit point.
Yes.
Yeah, 1. I mean, it's something, but thank you for the advantage, Wade. I'm going to lash out with my magic whip. Does an 18 hit?
It will.
Cool.
Especially after it's slowed.
That's fair. One of them stayed in the cup. I need a different D4. 10 plus 6, 16.
And this is with the whip?
Yes.
Yeah, this one, you whip this rift again, and the darkness that you disperse doesn't reform this time.
Ooh. I think we've got it on its heels, and then he lashes out with a second one. Come on. 22.
That'll hit.
Some big damage. All right. Plus 6, 19.
How would you like to unmake the rift?
Dang, yeah. As soon as he sees that, he flashed it and a piece came off and didn't reform. He's feeling very confident. He takes like 1 step forward and just tries to get a lot more weight behind the blow. And as it just punches like right through it, the flail snail head almost seems to expand a little bit into spikes as it disperses the force in all directions.
And it does. And as you position yourself so you're able to make one attack running the long way down this by secting it in half, have you attuned to the flail snail whip yet?
I have not yet, no.
Okay. But you can almost see, like, as the flail part of the whip is contacting this thing, the darkness looks like it's running away or being repelled by the end of the whip. And as it makes it all the way through, there's a sound of something shattering, and then it is gone. Just disappears, leaving no trace of itself behind.
So what in the fuck caused that?
Well, usually powerful wizards, but again, like most spells that I cast, those sorts of things don't last for days on end. So if usually a powerful wizard does that, I am concerned about how powerful someone or something would have to be. to make it last that long.
Well, we know we're dealing with some high-level casters. Perhaps it's time I properly attune to this whip just in case.
Indeed. Indeed. Well, that went fairly well.
Yeah, except for almost spilling my organs
Oh,
everywhere.
she's gonna go up to you, and she kind of like touches where your or kind of her hands like hover over, and you can feel the warmth of her magic. She'll use her healing hands to give you 10 HP, and then kind of assess from there if you need more.
I mean, he looks relatively okay. If that wound's closed mostly, then he's doing okay. But that attack was like a third of my hit points in one go. More than, actually.
We were rolling D12.
Meanwhile, I'm over here with a dozen D4s and D6s.
It sounds like you're playing Yahtzee when you make
Yeah.
your attack.
I guess now that we know what it was, do you know if you said you talked to your father about it?
Yeah. I wonder, because it was kind of a tear in the fabric of the earth. That's why he couldn't see it or track it down.
Well, it seemed like even the trees only reacted to it once it was disturbed. Whatever it was, it itself wasn't triggering anything, but the necrotic energy it gave off was, maybe?
Like a rift in the plains, sort of weaponized.
Yes.
Maybe like not fully here until it's like needed or something.
Can say.
Do you know if your dad mentioned... I don't want to say this. If, like, how many, like, the radius or area of how many trees were affected when...
I didn't really ask him. I was just going based off of what Mr. Silverleaf said.
The thing I don't want to say, I just hope that this is the only one.
3 more.
Oh god.
Well, should we take a look around just to be sure?
That'd probably be a good idea. We don't want to claim that we did the job and then find out there's something else here.
I mean, it's still morning. We have all day while others are preparing, so.
Okay, in case we do find something else, Cam is going to cast Aid at 2nd level on all 3 of them, so that increases your max HP by 10 and your current hit points by 5. And then she's like,
it should. That's weird scaling. It should increase current hit points by the same amount it increases hit point maximum.
Maybe it does. Maybe. Yeah, I think I might just be reading the actual base spell and not the level.
It could be worded weird.
It's. Hit points increase by 5. So I think it should be both. Yeah.
I declare it to
10
be
and
thus.
10. 10 and 10. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's take a walk around and see what we can find.
All right.
Learas would like to keep an ear out specifically for that humming noise as they walk around.
All right. Let's take some checks. Perception, investigation, whatever you're doing.
Perception of 30.
30.
Oh my goodness. Perception of 14.
14.
23 investigation.
Investigation. Okay. Few things. Learas, as you're looking around, you find a number of other small animals that have been bisected in various directions.
Not surprised.
If if you find more of those, would you keep looking, expanding your search area, sort of thing?
Yeah. I mean, like, if it feels like, yeah. Essentially, yes. I will follow that trail of bodies, because even if we don't find another thing, we might find where this one came from potentially, and that's valuable too.
Yeah. As you spend some time scouting, expanding the area, there is a trend that you notice. They're kind of scattered all over, but generally they seem to be concentrated in a northwesterly direction.
Okay.
Like if you plotted all of the dead animals on a map and drew a line in the very middle of them, it would carry, the slope would go northwest.
Right. And I don't have the map in front of me. What's in
Here, I'll
that
put it
direction
back.
that's notable? Because that's like the longest direction of the wood, if I'm not mistaken.
It is. Where's the map?
Yes. Yeah. Towards Sten's Gap.
I don't like that.
And just generally towards Sten's Gap, that is still a day and a half travel on the road from here.
Yeah, I hear you.
So that grabs your attention with that 30. Wade, with your investigation check, you see there are also a number of trees in the area that seem to have a razor thin cut partially through them. Not all the way. It doesn't look like much damage to the foliage has been done around here, but you can see some sort of like collateral evidence of this thing swinging around. And one thing that really, as you were sort of interacting with this thing, watching it while you were fighting it, watching it disperse, it was very spell-like. It was very spell-like in its nature. But seemed to have some sort of animus of its own.
I think if we got that dispel right, it could have.
Yeah, my magic didn't quite take hold the way I hoped it would. I feel like I could do better.
It looked pretty powerful to me.
I think I could do better.
Well, I mean, we can always do better, you know.
Sometimes when I cast that spell, it's like really easy and it just happens. And then sometimes it's like, oh, this magic really needs to be like really woven into whatever I'm dispelling, and I didn't quite get hold of it. I also have another spell that maybe would have been better. I'm not sure though.
Spell is that?
It's one that banishes things to like a different plane. So
Yeah, I mean, given that it's sort of like planar related, that sounds highly likely that it would be effective.
I also don't know, is like, does a rift count as a creature thing?
Well, it's certainly
I mean,
a creature, and my spell took hold of it, which can only affect a creature.
same here. That's why I cast the spell I did, just to, try to hinder it, and if it would take hold, then it is classified as a creature according to the spell.
Shanks, your spell doesn't do creature type, does it?
It doesn't tell me creature type, no.
Walking and talking.
Yeah.
Following the trail of corpses.
Yeah, let's continue. I mean, I'm willing to continue on long enough that it would be dark when we get back to the vineyard.
Okay.
Like getting dark, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
we'd arrive at nightfall kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Well, fortunately, when you find what you find, if you turned around right then, you would be back well before nightfall. It's about an hour and a half following this trail of deceased forest life. When in the distance, Learas, you catch a glimpse of a small shack out here in the woods. And I think that's a great place to leave it until next time.
What's with you and giving us little mysterious huts in the woods?
This one might eat you too. Who knows?
Yeah, we're not falling for that again. Check if it has a mouth.
Right?
Hey, check what that mouth do.
All right, I'll find someone to read. That went by super quickly.
Yeah, it did. It really did. Dang. What the fuck is this shack about now?
Hey, if you're gonna do something, if you need a place that's inside, that's a little private, woods are great for that. Build a shack there. Nobody's gonna see it.
But there's a protector of these woods. How is someone getting away with this shit?